Got a call today to say I wanna pay. Bring my body home. Things ever did go wrong. When I'm to pay to bring my body late in a place I do, in a place I belong. In a tiny wooden box, yeah. In a tiny wooden box. I was going around those days thinking everything was so damn good, so why'd it go away? For all the ones who are gone, we've been missing you. These feelings are so damn strong. I was going around those days thinking everything be okay. What a time of year, it's very pleasant here. All the names I know, how the faces do roll. I'm hurting here, each and every year. How we want it to, we want it to, we want it to be gone. So I'll write another song, yeah. I'll write another song. I was going around those days thinking everything was so damn good, so why'd it go away? The ones who are gone, we've been missing you. These feelings are so damn strong. I was going around those days thinking everything be okay. Time heals everything. Time heals everything. Time heals everything. And why do I? Time heals everything. Time heals everything. Time heals everything. And why do I still feel this pain? No, still feel this pain. I was going around those days thinking everything was so damn good, so why'd it go away? For all the ones who are gone, we've been missing you. These memories are holding on. I was going around those days. I was going around those days. I was going around those days thinking everything would be okay. When we go out west, find us a place where we can raise a family. I'll come back to you. You're running with the devil and it ain't no lie. Living in the shadows of the pale moonlight. She been running with the angels everyone could see. God fearing church going on asleep. As Should have done the devil swept her off her feet. Promised her the world just to steal her dreams. Knew it was coming, it was his last night. Lord, when the cop should have heard him cry. Good Lord willing, in the creek don't rise. Town folk hollering, hang 'em up high. Sin is sin in the good Lord's eye, and the hangman's waiting just to watch you die. Dead man walking, dead man walking. You see that they do it now, that's true. Tell me how could it, 'cause there ain't no proof. All men said, boy, we ain't no fool. Strong makes a maker at the end of that news. Good Lord willing, in the creek don't rise. Town folk hollering, hang 'em up high. Sin is sin in the good Lord's eye, and the hangman's waiting just to watch you die. Dead man walking, dead man walking. Headed to the gallows, you can hear him say, baby girl, promise it'll be okay. She begged and pleaded, said you have to wait. The lawman said, girl, you're way too late. Good Lord willing, in the creek don't rise. Town folk hollering, hang 'em up high. Sin is sin in the good Lord's eye, and the hangman's waiting just to watch you die. Good Lord willing, in the creek don't rise. Town folk hollering, hang 'em up high. Sin is sin in the good Lord's eye, but you might have got it wrong if the hangman died. Strung up high, swinging side by side. Devil on the left and an angel on the right. Dead man walking. Well, it's not always raining. There'll be days like this when there's no one complaining. There'll be days like this when everything falls into place like the flick of a switch. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this when you don't need to worry. There'll be days like this When no one's in a hurry, there'll be days like this. When all the parts of the puzzle start to look like they should. And I must remember, there'll be days like this. When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't need a chance, there'll be days like this. When you don't get the trade, by that old truth. And I must remember, there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. When everyone's up front in a nut playing tricks. When you don't have no freedom, I get that kiss. Well, that's nobody's business. When it's due. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this. When no one steps on my train, there'll be days like this. People understand what I mean. There'll be days like this. When you ran out the changes about everything. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this. Oh, my mama told me, she said, there'll be days like this. Hola, good peoples, good souls, etc., and the nefarious bush watchers out there, right? Um, Thought I'd hop in today. It's rather pretty, here, um, quite sunny and bright. I thought I'd be petty as fuck today, and I'm gonna be. It's just how it is. Um, I think that every now and then, well, I wouldn't say I have a right to, but this crap is absurd after over 2 years. And, you know, hell yeah. It's a nice turbo unit. Anyway, um, does it every time running? Anyway, um, it's that same truck that stopped here earlier. Shit. Anyway, I feel like it was. Maybe. Anyway, squirrel. But anyway, I'm gonna be entirely petty today. At least for next little bit. And high running amok. Um,
it's just absurd at this point, and unlike the others, I don't need leash and collar or leash and collar holders or handlers or ass cleansers or anything else, or fucking PRs or meteors or whatever the hell these fucking lost baked potatoes and everybody else and monsters need and such and require. Um, I can and always have called out stupid shit myself. Um, and I'll continue to do that. But I think I found one of the finest examples of suburban brain rot I've ever seen, and that I can tell that it's another formulated woohoo weapon by this group. It's just too much. It's like this one's gonna be advertised as CZ fucking retires with her AI bullshittery, right? Goddamn. Like, seriously? Yeah. And the rabid misery-esque Bates ass bitches around here will never cease to amaze me. Um, Now look, y'all, there's a great many things I'd like to get to me that I every day feel like need to be here, um, for summer and otherwise, and placed here in this little vault, right? Oh, and I guess, as I've watched quite a bit past 6 months, there's been some tampering with the vault as well. It's cool, I'll re-upload, but I find that fucking stupid too. It's fun. Anyway, so I'll get to that eventually. But, there are days where I just feel like being absolutely fucking petty, and today's one of those little, and it still sucks because that's not really who I am type of thing. I don't like doing the dragon shit. It's not really who I am in person. It's not the thing, but, when in Rome. Um, but in a way, it's not just me being petty. It's me calling out this shit. And in a way, it does show others, may seem mean, but it does show others. Um, and hopefully wake up somebody to how these other suburban brain rot Karen misery wannabe Jenna motherfucking nutballs across the world do and act and behave, and how they have bearings and effects on real life human beings and communities, victims, survivors, fighters, and these real life active and ongoing investigations. And how you, and I don't mean that to everybody in chat, and thank you, 5P, very much appreciate that. Bill money is always appreciated. Do love your driveway markers, and they're always. Anyway, it does show how even Those who think they're not affecting things, especially when they fall in with or they're manipulated to because certain things, how they're grabbed up by creators and used, and the places they watch have an effect on the way in which they behave, the way in which they intake information, and then what they pump back out, and how it has a real life effect on real people. Though some of these Karens around the world think, no, it's just me picking up YouTube. The dumb shit that falls out of my mouth and that I put out to, even if it's 20, 30, eventually 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 with their hot takes, um, because of where they're coming from, their projections, their, whatever, all these things play a role. And when you do that, and what it does to real life people, their reputations, their jobs, their communities, um, when you do that, and then some even less than lackluster, low level suburban Karen then gets hold of that and then starts thinking, wait, that other Karen had a point, and oh my gosh. And then they run with that, and then they run to other chats and they say the things you've said, and then that, you know, creates problems for real life human beings. And, follows them, their children is there because, I don't know, whatever the fuck. But, there are many examples of that, and there has been, and there always is every day. Turn on YouTube, it's going to hear how all of us, to one degree or another, of that. But they're, excruciatingly extreme examples of it. Um, in this case, look, there are so many fucking words, but I'm so fucking exhausted. Thanks, Kneepads. I will pass word on. Red Van 230. Anyway, uh, I don't wish I give him big squishes. I miss big squishes. I was actually, speaking of my eldest, one of my favorite pics of us ever come across was the other night. I do often. But he took it of us before he shipped. Anyway, and then Little took it and redrew and made it just a line photo, and thinking about having that one blown up, print it out, and have it framed. Anyway. Oh. Kind of wish I could cook the kid and bake the kid his favorite things, and little bars and pecan bars, chest bars, and ensure they were sent down correctly, but I don't know, trusting FedEx during this season where they're kicking the boxes. But anyway, I do need to get a box of his favorite chest bars from his favorite place of him. Send them to him somehow. I hope they get there. But he'd probably eat them even if they were just all decimated. I know he would. Anyway, I miss that boy every day. It's ridiculous. Uh, talk to him daily. Tell him good night almost every night. Still miss him. Worry over him. Anyway, so, yeah, this one is just an excruciatingly. I don't know if they're just scraping the barrel. I mean, yeah, they are. They always fucking are, right? But this one, like most of the worst, and it always happened, like some of the worst around us for over 2 years, right? Well, since it was time right before Monster and Stalk come out and shit. And then Scotchy Bridges played a role in unleashing all the flying fucking monkeys he built in the background, including CZ and Shane on shit, which were clearly his. Such and rampage through his streets and chat. Um, I don't know why in the goddamn mail they always have a scotch tape filled to them, you know. No. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, fuck me running with a chainsaw. Scott. Dear Scott. Bless his little fucking in a jiffy heart. He's never gonna get over it. Bless. Bless him. Anyway. God. There's something wrong with all the Scots around there, Moron. I ain't wrong. Both little fucking hives of something, aren't they? Did y'all catch that slit over with Benny and the Canadian versus US currency the other day? Wonders never cease, do they? Goddamn crypto and those motherfuckers around here. Anyway, um, nah, whatever. So, I just kind of scattered today. There's always so much to say, man, but I'm just so tired of being on repeat with these tragedy pimps, man. And so tired of having to explain over and over and over at length. Um, just the redundancy. Those who have been here long enough know the history. Those who listen enough to me know the history, of paid attention enough to have the receipts that I've shown all these lives and shit. You know, y'all know. Those with good hearts, good brains, common sense, intelligence, logic, reasoning skills, you know, right? And it's those of you I speak to every day. And in that way, over the course of all this time, and for quite a length now, I've been trying to cut down so much on the redundancy and just when I come on, I forget that there are new eyes, new ears, those who are goofy as shit, those who are now lacking content about summer in other realms, so they're coming here and they're whole ass confused by their work, right? And I don't look. All I can say is go back. Although what's not been fucked with in the vault is still here. I think there's 900 or so locked down in the back, but actually maybe 12. But there should be far more than that. I'll get around to that eventually. But anyway, thing is, and then the three over here, 333 before I started this one. So anyway, yeah, weirdness. So anyway, thing is, I forget because I come on here anymore and start sort of from where we left off, or from the aspect of those who have kept up with, or know, listen, watch. But and so it leaves some lost. But man, I just you know, mm, mm, I don't. But it's all here mostly, you know. That being said, you know, there's some things that always remain the same, right? Every day. It's like I know who I am as a human being and what I am. I know my own neuroses and my flaws and all these things. I do sit down and self-analyze and all that and continue on. I try to keep my shit right and straight and, you know, my ship going in the direction that my compass and my lines tell me is. So, I know that there's never been it's like earlier, have this random, right? Shit. We're gonna play, what? Um, it's like earlier. It's random. I just swing by. I'm out. I'm outside doing my thing. Uh, Going back and forth, making sure fams all good, everybody's whatever. And this random just swings in. Man, as a human being, I crave genuine and authentic, real human beings with that are just comfortable being themselves, man. No masks, no Karen water coolers, Martha Stewart picket fence PTA bullshit, right? No, masks, man. So I've always been as a human being. Um, I don't like masks in the least. I don't like people who braid my soul or space with fuckery. All I ever ask for in other human beings is that you be human in yourself. That's it. That's it. Those people feel good to my soul, right? And I can very much feel people before they ever get to me in a way that I'm like, you know, and, or yay, right? Yay or nay. Before you ever even speak to me the first time, before you ever even make eye contact with me, chances are I have you pegged as a yay or nay. Because I'm wired and have been since, like, probably not long after birth to, and then almost 3 decades of abuse on top of it, it's just wired. Okay. So, even without meaning to, I watch, I feel, see, and I pick up generally pretty quick. Um, Still yet, despite everything, I love people, you know, though I'm sure to a lot of people they're like, holy shit, what a bitch. She puts everybody in a box, but, I just don't tolerate certain shit. YouTube, most people are used to being like, hey, with these creators and running amok, doing whatever from chat to chat and pulling bullshit drama, the garbage. I don't know. Right? Just stupid shit. And I don't like that. So, I don't get down with it. And I'm just even here in this realm, that's why you see that. It's because, like, I don't care how much they want to call me a creator, I'm not. I'm just me, man. So, I don't have any Danes upon being a fucking professional YouTuber. I don't have any, like, lust for fame, gold, fortune, you know, some stupid influencer shit. I don't have any of it. Right? I think for the most part, everybody's place is fucking vile. It's evil. It's terrible. It's gross. Feels bad on the soul. Makes the world dark. Taints society. They ain't helping society in the least. It's normalizing a hell of a lot of bad shit around the most sensitive of things and in the most terrible of moments for many real human beings out here in the real world going through the worst moments of their lives. All for, I guess, entertainment. And I just still every day wake up and I'm amazed this place even exists and I'm horrified at it. But I yeah, it's like the random earlier, man. I'm like, can I help you? And I mean, they just felt so good instantly. Like it's just a breath of fresh air. It's different, and it kind of reminds you and makes you I don't know. I'm just, there are so many good human beings out in the world, right? And it's those people, man, that I see on the constant. And that, instantly being near them, it's like this. I don't like monsters and masks. Fake. I don't like drama shit. I don't like goofy shit. I don't like game playing. Now, war strategies are a little different, but game playing? No. This shit's for the birds. I don't like this shit. I've had enough of monsters playing fucking games. For a lifetime, I've spent most of my lifetime with assholes playing games and mind games and fucking soul games with me. Um, I'm used to them. Same shit, different day. I can see them, this and the other, and I do always try to give room for, okay, you're sensitive to red flags, you're sensitive to this, that, and the other. I'm well aware of that. I've been my whole life. I always try to place myself where it's like, okay, are you seeing red flag because of abuse, PTSD, all these things, or is this true red flags? I always try to judge, right? Each and every moment, because I know when I do self-evaluate and I do everything to extreme degrees. So, because I know I am sensitive to that type of shit because of what I've lived through and what I'm still living through and Little's living through. Um, in this place, I'll tell you the games they play, the stupid shit, the Spy versus Spy, the suburban Karen brain rot bullshit. Oh, these creators, criminalists, fuckery in and around everything, the real life shit they do to us, the way they emotionally and mentally manipulate people. I mean, look, guys, the amount of dark here and the shit they do, it is hard to believe or fathom for most people. Alright? And unless you're living it, it does sound bad shit. Um, Especially, I mean, you stop and try to explain everything in this from A to Z to someone and that has no clue what the fuck, and they're gonna look at you like you need to go to a psych ward. I promise you that. Luckily, in this whole everything, there's law enforcement, feds, etc., aware, and especially of these particular sets of, the group, the hive of YouTubers here, um, and what they've gotten up to in so many cases before, overlapping, and since. And I hate because there's no, but you get what I'm saying. And we'll continue. But luckily, you have that. You do have people around us, are aware and from start to finish. Hopefully, I hate to say that too. It's hard to use words like in, finish, final, next, whatever sense because nothing is, because everything is still occurring, but how the hell else do you find a way to explain? But anyway, I just, I get exasperated by their goofiness on the daily, and I'm like, man, you know, deep sigh. And, I just, these motherfuckers are never gonna be better motherfuckers because, well, they're just motherfuckers. And they found their niche here. And they're gonna continue to do this in case after case and person after person. Witness and everybody around everything and family and I mean just every case. It's gonna go the same way, they're gonna do the same thing, their cycles, patterns, storylines, everything. They don't change much around here, they just learn how to do it better. And how to put as many buffers in between or get away with a little better and like all criminals, right? All monsters, all mask wearers. And the better they get at that, the more dangerous they become. Hold on, guys.